And hello, and welcome back on this lovely, miserably weathered day. I have forgotten to change the title of the video. I knew there was something I needed to do. There we go. Almost like I know what I'm doing. Fortunately, no one's here yet to see how bad it is. It's fine. It's fine. Hey, Ash. Ooh. So I've not had a chance to just sit here and look yet, as I was trying to get some work done last night, and I had work earlier today. So we've got nothing really changed since we were last here. Leave the puppet here. Hello, Lord Crispo. So we have iron farm still. Ooh. More iron. Fancy. Might close the window for a bit before it gets too warm. So I used the extra cunning of remembering that I have a fan heater, but it's not necessarily just a heater. It can be just a fan. So that's good. Just make things a bit quieter. So yeah, Iron Farm does the things. Now apparently in the next version of the game, which is currently available, but I'm not going to update until the realm does, otherwise there's lots of swapping between versions and that's a bit of a pain. No worries, Hunter. Yeah, apparently the iron farms might break or might be fixed, as it were. I'm not too sure. Maybe that all this is for naught. At which point I just won't come out here again other than to collect the dog. So that's carrots. Carrots. Wheat seeds. Got 34 carrots. That should be enough to motivate the pork. No, I don't think there's any baby ones in there. No, there must be, because I'm getting the green. So yes, this is the farm of terrible, terrible things, I suppose. So I've got plenty of pork. Go throw some more carrots in. Yep, nearly forgot that it was 2 o'clock. I'm still a bit late, but I was reading an interesting article for one of my projects, and it was a bit of a time sink, I discovered. So I could stay here, try and do some more stuff for the iron farm, or I can go back to the village. Obviously, I can't really keep coming and going though, because it takes time to sort of kick in, as it were. I mean, you know, better a quick, almost instantaneous death than the slow bludgeoning that I would have to do with a sword. Which reminds me, I need to make some new equipment. So I need an axe. Need sticks, need a shovel. Do you have a spare sword? I have a hoe. I have 5 iron left. It's nearly night time, so I think I'll stay here overnight. See you later, Lord Crispo. I don't know where she is. Hmm. Ooh, I trust everyone's well this morning. Starting a little earlier than usual, not too sure. I've not even been paying much attention. But I was productive earlier, so I've been doing things, because that's productive. I'll cut down a couple trees, just to be on the safe side. I could do with some more charcoal. Be a bit more chance for stuff to grow, and I might be able to acquire some beef. Ah! Ow. Rude. Printer! Printer, why are you like this today? Oh, it's hot enough. I just spat 2 parts out already. These trees aren't very big, are they? Alright, this one is. No, today I am working on the improved roof capping for the shed. Bit of time for my brain to kick in on how it was meant to work. Are you going to print, or are you going to fail that part? Seems to fail in the same place each time, at least. Might be a bed leveling issue. Yeah. It is still hot today. It is raining and lovely outside today. I've got some of my work done. It's not requiring quite as much as I had anticipated as well, which was pleasant. So it's just nice, quick, in and out. I don't think there's any logs missing. That will do. Printer. I heard that. That was a sneeze. Oh, why are you being so bad today? Have you gotten used to the heat? Okay, I made it 12 minutes that time. It made 6 previously. At this rate, it'll be functional in no time. And I'll have used up an entire £2 spool of plastic. Squeaky, squeaky. Ow. Squeaky. Squeaky, squeaky. Squeaky, squeaky. Okay, so there's more wheat over there again. Just want to get the beef farm up to the point where I can harvest it whenever I have, you know, wheat. So I've got 61 carrots. Can I chuck those into the pigs? Which I don't think I will. Apparently, raids were not in all biomes, and at the moment I am not in a. I don't think I'm in a biome that can have raids. But when I update to 0.14.3, then raids will start happening. Because I've not even seen a pillager yet, to my knowledge, unless I missed them. It is Tuesday today, to my knowledge, unless I'm much mistaken. Ooh, Puppa. Right, let's try and get Puppy inside the room. Come on. Inside the room, Puppy. I've never tried to place an iron frame on the ground, to be honest, so I couldn't tell you. Why did I just throw all those carrots in there when I've got... I'm trying to get bone meal to get wheat to get cows. Yeah, intention at least today is try and get some more enchanting done, and maybe have a go at making a slightly fancier trading hall, or something like that anyway. Essentially just set up a fishing spot, or some more farms, as a source of getting some cash, because I want to get name tags for all my important villagers, so I know which ones they are, because that's useful. Part of me goes, you should grow carrots on the ground you're not currently using for wheat. Well, I don't think I'm going to do that. You can name tag villagers. Yep, you can name tag pretty much anything. You can name tag zombies as a way of keeping them around as bait or lures. That's one of the things you need for the, apparently, the new style of iron farm, is it's good to have a tame zombie. Just keep on a little platform with a piston underneath it, and you can push it up to spook the villagers every now and again. Because currently in there, they are, in theory, completely safe. Oh, they're having, okay. I didn't think they could, oh yeah, it's Not the update yet. No, name tag village has been a thing for a while. At least in point 13, at least. I know I had a bunch that I'd name tagged. Because I'm not one of these imaginative people who will give them all individual names, like Jeffrey or Boris or something. But, I give them stuff like, you know, Mending, Silk Touch. The problem is you gotta not have too many villagers at once, and if you can make a trading hall, where you can basically keep the villager sort of in one place, it's a lot easier. Because then you can get your... Instead of having to use a name tag, you can use a sign. No, hopefully I'm going to feel a bit better today. I've got some work done and that always bothers me when I can't do it, so... And I got some other work done last night. If you go to my main channel, there's no sound on it, and you're not really going to miss much as I'm trundling around here. I've got a video of me doing some testing on a little flatbed truck I made yesterday. I've done a little bit more work on it since then, but not anything substantial. I think I've just fitted the other brake lever it was missing. As the part hadn't printed on 3 attempts, because it was so hot yesterday. Right, Puppa. Can we try and get the Puppa into the house, do you think? Yeah, on, Puppa. You want a pork chop? Pork chop. Oh, alright. Alright, fine. You can sit there then. And guard the steps. Now I've just realised that is not defensible. Because there's blocks here. There's blocks all the way along there. I mean, anything can still fall in, but still, it's, you know... There is an attempt to keep things looking orderly. Orderly, even. Ow. Darn. One down for snowballs, apparently. Some wheat fields getting bigger. I'm gonna get... So one thing I need to do is I need to try and get some more lighting down here, I reckon. Because if it's really dark. And again, it is night time. But if it's dark, things aren't going to grow so well, which is why I've made sure I've got the lights at regular intervals. In theory. Have I missed any golem drops yet? No. Aww. Whew. Right, printer seems to be behaving now. Touch wood. Do you have to crouch to do it? You're going to have to narrow that down a bit. Feed the animals, to get the dog to follow you. I'm not sure which one you mean. Get the printer to work. I need to get some lanterns or something underneath there. In fact, as a matter, That looks a bit more cheerful. Should cast some light down as well. My little cell, for want of a better word. Probably get a solar light in there. All similar. Oh, more wheat. Ooh. Being clumsy this morning. Yeah, well, at least I got my work done beforehand. It's probably not very helpful to people in the chat, but have you ever had like the sensation where it kind of feels a bit like you're throwing up your lungs? It's not a fun feeling. And burning zombies are outside. I need to get some sweetberry bushes, don't I? Ooh, but no, I hope everyone's morning is going pleasantly. I managed to resist the urge to buy sweets while I was at the Poundland getting stuff for work. I'm considering that a success so far today. But no, if anyone's seen many videos of my trains, I'm terrible at pushing the track around a little bit. So I have acquired some of that like little grip tape stuff. Like the it's like rubber netting, if that makes any sense. Oh, there goes one. Oh, that's every time. That's the thing I can do, though, is I can set up the zombie spawner, can't I? That's a thing that'd be beneficial. Might retitle the episode for that. But then again... I don't know, I'll I guess I can leave it open. That was a lot of seeds. Very good. I say I'll need, for the enchanting, if I'm doing a lot of enchanting, I will need XP. So having a little XP farm is probably going to be quite helpful on that front. Whew. No chocolate buttons. No, I was honestly a little bit out of it when I was at the Poundland, and I was just getting stuff I needed for work. Some of the stuff I didn't actually need, but will come in helpful at a later point, I would hope. Got a bag of assorted washers, as I thought there was a chair that needed some repairs, but it didn't. It was just loose, which is always good. Things that just need tightening up is always better than things that need repairing. At least to my mind. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Collect all the XP. And drop the cows again. Ooh, printer seems to be behaving. That means if that works, I can finish the roof for my depot, I can get that spray painted, and I can add that to the list of things I need to just paint. Yay. I was going to make some charcoal, if I recall. I just hadn't yet. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. I've got to say, iron axes do make this a lot more pleasant. Occasionally my printer makes a sound that sounds a little bit like the witch's laughter, and it concerns me. The sort of but not quite that. It's Tuesday. What happens on Tuesdays? It's the Tales from My Wife's Son, or whichever the current name of it is. Up to season 4 now. I think I missed the last episode. It's got that D&D game to potentially watch tonight. I think, is it Omegon playing Euro Truck? I don't remember. There's a continuous little amount of carrots I can harvest, so that keeps me moving around at least. Sorry, this is a bit of a lack of direction. I want to get the beef farm functional before I leave. Unfortunately, that's taking its time. Now, I could probably shelf this back one entire block. So that should be fine. Bring this back here. And then there we go. Now I can't fall quite so far into my crops. That was getting rather tiresome. I need to keep fixing them every time. So we've got nothing growing there. Got it. Right, I'm going to get back to my village and things should be a lot more interesting. So I'm going to have metal tools. Metal tools make everything quicker. Hopefully good times will be had by some. So, compost bin fills up. Fills up. And stops. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. These just seem to be growing really slowly. I mean, there's a small amount a lot of the time, but it's so slow. I could motivate the better grown crops, but it's not really... Oh, another golem coming down. We've got 12 iron to take back to the village, and I need I'd say reasonably at least 5, because I need to make a hopper. I also need some buckets. And buckets is always much more useful than a bucket. 2 is minimum, but, you know, more than 2. See, I'm not falling into my field. It's quite pleasant. Hey. Come on, I just want to get my beefs so I can lay them in my chest and I can leave. Because I'm exciting like that. Well, you see I've been here long enough now that the iron farm has kicked into gear. It's not, as I say, it's not super fast, but I could at some point come back with more glass, more beds and wool, and make this into a bigger thing. I could also dig into the cliffside over here and make some sheep shearers. That would be useful. Because, as I say, if you're going to spend a lot of time lurking around here, you might as well have loads of stuff that just needs time. So, you know, I've got sheep, I've got crop fields, I've got, you know, animal pods. I'm hopefully going to be able to get around to making some sheep farms. Because little auto shearers are quite nice when you can get them working, but you need quite a bit of iron. I think I showed you people's that one at the end of the previous stream. I think that was 10-15 minutes or so. I go quickly show off the sheep farm. Got 4 more wheat. Someone is cooking downstairs. That smells rather pleasant. That's 1 XP, 2 XP. So little cows bounce higher than the big cows. Still not enough in there though. I actually kind of feel like I possibly should have eaten before this stream now. That's rare. Normally eating makes me feel awful. Yay. Hey, it's snowing. Eee. Isn't it nice? I could come back here sometime with glowstone, because glowstone doesn't generate heat. And I can use glowstone to make all of this lovely and snow blanketed. In fact, if I pop out these 4 torches, will I get snow on there? Let's find out. One, 2, 3. I guess I'm going to go to bed and see what happens in the morning. I'd imagine it won't get snow on it because of the torches underneath. No, no snow. Just on that one corner. Some more carrots. Hello, Debsred. Started at an odd time today. Now I could make... I've got enough iron. Why not? There you go. And all that'll just feed into one chest, because you don't need more than that. Unless you're going to be seriously AFKing, in which case I'd imagine the game would time out before you actually manage to, do that. Hey! Full complement of those has been achieved. I'm not so bad. I am just a bit hungrier than usual, as I've done the enormous task, I know, of an hour's work this morning. Which, for me recently, is at least the kind of sad way, quite an achievement. Yay. The convenient thing is, if I know the maths correctly, a complete field of wheat will breed twice as many cows as you can actually get. Which is kind of handy, I suppose. So get rid of those. Oof. I woke up about 11:30, haven't been awake until, I think, gone 5. I wasn't really paying attention, to be honest. It's more just sort of like, why am I awake? Why is this a thing? Tried to go to bed ages ago, and it didn't work. Right, I'm gonna abandon this area shortly to go and return to the main village. Just going to chop down this tree because it bothers me. Now, at some point soon I need to go and do uncling duties, so I may have to have a bit of a break, or I will have to do this at a time of day when they are not around if I take my computer home to facilitate that. I don't know if I'm going to do that though. Ow. So, planks, charcoaling, doggo. So we've got loads of villagers in the tank, and hopefully this 1.14.3 will fix lots of the villager issues. Because they're meant to stop when they run out of beds, but they didn't. So I'm kind of tempted to shuffle this along to 1.14.3, but I don't know yet. So I've got iron enough to make a hopper. That's all I really need for now. Also, there are the green coats. The green coat's been a thing for a while. They're the nitwits. They're the permanently unemployed types. I think Village Idiot was the original proposed name for them. That sounded, not quite in keeping with the tone of the game. So nitwit sounds a little bit more light-hearted than, idiot. Yay. One, two, three. Huh. Most people, I would say, Ash. Ooh, it is happening. Leave the beef in there for now. Okay, and I have enough beef to start inconveniencing the other animals. Now, apparently, you can't place these on the ground, so let's try. Huh. Of course you can place them on the ground. I made a map room. What am I talking about? At least I can place them on the ground. Very, very detailed storage system, this. I would suggest that sleeping is probably beneficial, but not always viable. So, I should probably take what I have and go to the other place. I believe the line is from the popular THQ Entertainment game. Dawn of War is sanity is for the weak. Because the Chaos Space Marines are somewhat unhinged. Somewhat. But a nice fun RTS game, if I'm remembering the genre correctly. Though sadly the sequels to that game were not as good. I mean, Winter Assault, Dark Crusade, and Soulstorm were good, but Dawn of War 2 was very different, and I've not heard good things about Dawn of War 3. Whee! So I do need at some point get rid of this monstrosity. At least on the inside. Ooh, it's a while since I've been here. Right, we've got lots to do. For a start, I can harvest lots of crops. But first, I had said I was going to have a go at making a farm for XP. So I've got plenty of torches. Oh, there's a kitter. If that kitter stays there, I can get a kitter. Something smells really nice downstairs. Why are people... I had fish. There it is. And the cat is gone. Darn. It's snowing a lot, isn't it? It's quite pleasant. So, excuse me. Now I can always make one of these little automated sugarcane farms at the other place. So I just need to get enough nether quartz to make an observer. For that, I really want to get fortune. And for that, I kind of probably should make a villager trading hall, shouldn't I? Now I can make the trading hall the simple way, where I, you know, play the waiting game. And try and make it a slightly more pleasant trading hall than some of the ones I've seen, but it is nonetheless going to be fairly bleak. Now, it has been a long time since I've been back in this village. And the map doesn't really give me any good indicators, so I could probably build a trading hall outside the wall at the moment and extend the wall. Oh dear. Sneezing, sneezing, sneezing. Excuse me. It's alright, thought I was done, then one more. Ugh. So yeah, if the bell is in the centre, I could have built up the top, but I kind of using that place for sheep. I guess I'll build it outside. It also means I can get it all set up before, excuse me, I get too much done. Now I don't know if it's going to count as the village or count towards the village. So that's a concern, but I think I need to first of all make the... that's a lot of pumpkins, like a lot of pumpkins, wow. What was I doing? I've got stone, I've got more stone, I needed a wood. I haven't got any wood. Oh, alright. That was careless of me. I need wood to make some chests. There needs to be at least 2 chests worth of wood. And then I need to make a gate as well. So I'm going to make it all into that. So I need a gate. I need a... words. A hopper. A couple of chests first. Hopper. Then I need a second bucket. 2 buckets will be much more useful. Now it's night time. That's not too much of a concern. I'm going to go 1 and then 2. Now I should probably sleep. I think you have a fan, Coolaloo. So, some of the trader halls I've seen are... the villager has a 1 block to stand in. But I'm thinking I'm going to try and set it up so they've got space for a bed. And then... words. Braining things. Now, over here, as you may have seen before, I have a zombie spawner. Actually, I think it had some stuff in it as well. It did. It even has some chests. So what I need to do with this room is prepare it. So I'm going to pop these off, stick them onto the box. Now hopefully this won't spawn any, but just in case it does, I'm going to eat some more pork. Now I need from the back of the room to the front of the room is sufficient blocks, to my knowledge. I'm going to make this nice and simple, if I can. My inventory's already full. I didn't think this well ahead, did I? What is this for, Kululu? If I missed something? It's easy to find a village. Okay, right. Yeah, the easiest way to find a village is, well, at least for me, is don't look for a village and you'll trip over loads of them. As soon as you want a village, though, you won't find one for hours. At least in my experience. So, villager. Villager selling infinity. Villager buying paper. Alright. Villager has now bought paper. I need a farmer. Don't think I haven't noticed that you've broken this. You're also growing carrots in here, I can't help but notice. Yeah. Good thing I don't really use potatoes for anything. So I need to get rid of more pumpkins. You want beetroots. Oh. How about you? Hey. That will do nicely. Get rid of all those emeralds. Those. I'm going to keep this cobblestone for now. There's cut stone. I'm not too concerned. So I've now got inventory space. Yeah, I once found, I think, it's 3 villages all mushed into one. I was like, oh, this has been really useful, like an hour and a half ago. All the village you find when you go, I'll just stay here overnight, and then you wake up in the morning and just over the next hill was a huge village that you could have slept in, rather than digging a hole in the dirt. Good times. Now, you can be very careful not to break the spawner box, so otherwise you're going to have a bad day. Now, if I'm remembering correctly, this room should be deep enough that as long as I have some space around the spawner, I'm going to go down 2 blocks. So first block, then the second, and then what I'm going to do is a trick I've seen to prevent zombies getting stuck at the back of the room is to very simply knock out the lower bottom block. Then using a bucket of water, and all the running water is facing into the room. So if you go here, there's no solid water. And this water should carry you all the way to the front of the room, but no further. See, that block is dry. This isn't going to be very quick. It's going to be quick and easy. I'll try and do a more advanced one later on, because you can fit them with lights and things. You can fit them with auto kill tubes, all those kind of things. But I mean, they're zombies. You know, not the most difficult thing there is. Now that's going to be a bit of a problem, isn't it? Just going to go and trench all the way along here. Again, go one into the wall. It's going to be a bit tricky that side. I'll do something to resolve that. Next up, we need to go this way. I know, I've broken my pickaxe. Alright. Crafting table just outside. Make a stone one. I was so looking forward to having to use stone ones again. Never mind. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep it looking tidy. There we go. So that block can come out. Now, the water is going to come to this gate. And it should have a nice, simple system of put a chest in, put a hopper onto the back of that chest, put a gate in. There we go. Now just grab a couple of buckets of water. So bucket number 1, bucket number 2. All your zombies should come to you here. Just gonna tidy up this wall a little. Now the last thing to do will be might need to pull that back a little further. Oof, yeah. Now that, see, that's not collecting, which is not what's meant to happen. So this is going to need to move another block. If you have this in a really convenient place, everything you get from this is easily sellable. Now I think, yeah, you can just see the little tail sticking out there. I'm going to put a block of andesite, and then I'm going to put some poor decisions in. Now I'm going to test this with a couple of blocks of dirt. Test this with a couple of sheets of paper as well, in fact. Okay, so maybe you want to have a second hopper there, but should be fine. Now, the other thing you need to do is the last thing is when you're ready, because once you've done this, it's going to be really awkward to get back in here and undo it again, is to knock all these torches off, and you see it's already spawning zombies. So you can stand here. See? And this should work quite nicely. This is the simplest way of setting these up. It varies a little depending on what you've got. If you've got a standard one of these things, baby zombies can't jump the gate, as long as you've got that block up above it. Actually can knock out this block. Now, it's already spawning them, which means it's got enough lighting. But you can do things like having a more wibbly tunnel to reduce lighting effects. And everything that you kill bits should be collected into this chest. Should. So there's probably more refined ways of doing this, but as long as it's dark enough inside, all should be well. If I do that, does that improve things? No light. Hey. Now you can't see this. I don't know if doors work. The other thing you can happen occasionally is you can get iron as a result of killing these things. So, no light at all in here. If I knock out this block, suddenly 11 light. So it's a good idea to get a door or something. Also, it means it stops things coming from outside to get you from there. Oh, that's my sword gone. The only problem is, with this kind of setup, you can't turn it off. It's a good way of getting XP though. So I was already quite a high level, so getting levels is more difficult, but it's a few minutes and I've gone up a level and I've got 14 rotten flesh. So things will still spawn, but what you can do is if you get a what's it called? Redstone lamps. You can put those up with switches and just turn them on and off. That's what Nullus has done, and he works very nicely. But yeah, all the loot, all the zombies wash towards you. You can simply collect the bits. And it's 2 gates to get back into the village. And all should be well. So I've got quite a bit of rotten flesh. I should have a spare door somewhere in here. What about a door? Don't have a door? Oh dear. There's all different kinds of lighting you can get in this game. I know one is sea pickles. That's a good source of lighting. Right though, I said I was going to try and make a trading hall. So I've got an XP farm, so that'll help greatly. Try and make the trading hall out of different coloured blocks, so it looks a little bit more cheerful. And it's gonna be grim. It's kind of unavoidable, but get some of those. Now, this is a useful thing if you've got a small village you want to add an addition to without too much problem, I think. As far as I'm aware, villagers can't interact with trapdoors. I'm just going to go out into the outside place because I make good decisions. You know what? I'm going to go to sleep first. We'll just sleep, and we'll do this in the morning when there shouldn't be so many of, like, spooky things shooting me with arrows. Ow. But yeah, an hour in, we've got the cattle farm up to scratch. We've got the iron farm motivated. We've gotten... what else? I haven't I got any rotten flesh? Yeah, not as much as I thought. Okay. That will help. So I've got a few different ideas of ways I can make little villages. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So I'm going to make a little street if I can. As the intention is, what do you need to have for a villager? You need a crafting station, and a bed. Those are the two things you need, and some space. So I'm going to start building here. We have a bit of a space in front of it, so we can have 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to go back. Don't know what happened there. Let's try that again. There we go. 1, 2, 3. Because this is outside the village at the moment, I'm going to make the first chunk of it in a mixture of heavy stones. I've already messed that up. Now, it's going to be a bit different than the others, in that it's going to be quite chonky. It's going to be nice. I'm going to put some windows in. No, I'm not a complete monster. I need the hoe. There we go. So 1, 2, 3. So this is really simple so far. 1, 2, 3. So I'm going to make a 6-bay one first. That's pretty easy. We're doing it now. I'm not explaining this very well yet, but that's because I don't think I can explain it verbally as easily as I can just demonstrate it. So eventually I will expand the village around this, and especially before I get any villages into it. But for now, so this is a 6-bay little thing. You say 6? This is just a big open space, Skog. What do you want about? 1, 2, 3, 4. I do like using up some of these the different stone, because I know some people despise these, because it's like, oh, you could just get regular cobblestone instead. And it's like, yeah, you know, it's a bit of flavour. Now, what I can do is across the front here have a regular wall. Now I need a, I think, like that. I'm going to get some wood for the interior. And I'm going to dig out all of this. So in theory this is expandable. It should all work nicely, and if it doesn't then I will be disappointed, but it's not the end of the world. Because it'll take up about as much space as a regular villager house for 2 of them. And you can just terrace them along, so it's not so bad. Now, I kind of want to use wood, because I feel like stone will just make this look tragic. We don't want this to look tragic. Now, eventually I'm going to try and replace these with lanterns. I'm going to get it nicely lit inside for now. Put a nice roof on here. So first things first, before I do get any villagers, I need to finish all of this. So I'm going to use... had some brick, didn't I? Let's use this mossy cobblestone for now. Can always make more of it as well. So mossy cobblestone along the front, then torches. Ow. So space for a name board. And if I set this up correctly, it should be fine. Because what I do is none of the blocks... that's the only problem. The blocks will let baby villagers in, which may lead to some problems, but hopefully it won't. I might have to put in a extra little security door or something. Okay, so I'm going to use birchwood, beechwood, this one, the pale one. It is a bit of a jail, yeah, not gonna lie. But it's for good reason. Hopefully. Ooh, that sounds pretty good. Cool. So I need dark oak for the roof. I'm gonna cut down these two. Doop-a-doo. So, cut down an entire tree, because why do a half measure? Clear out some of my inventory bags, because I've got way too much junk in them. Put a fancy roof on later. Hello, Stein. Okay, game. Right, I'm gonna have to cut down this tree as well. So I might spend some AFK time at some point, just sitting in the iron farm. There's a way of getting a bit of iron while I'm not doing streaming, because that's going to be really boring for everybody to watch. Hello, WD Lemma. Now I play the waiting game and hope that I get enough saplings. Yep, these trees just will not grow out here. It's a big shame. Also, the polar bear appears to have wandered off. Excellent. So we've got enough saplings for at least one tree. I'm hoping to get more saplings, but then again the two trees were quite near each other, so that might not be a thing. Put this new one a bit further away. Come on, tree, fall over. Yeah, I'm trying to make a slightly more wholesome villager trading hall than some of the ones I've seen, because some of the ones I've seen are literally just, it's a single square that the village stands in. And I did have a go at trying to make one of these with Discanar last night, but he was not feeling it at all, so I left that one for now. It's enough for most of these trees. I remember a time before trees dropped sticks. Trees dropping sticks just makes sense. One, two. That'll do. At least we planted the trees as they were. So, I need spruce though. And I have Not lost all those saplings, that's good. That'll do for now. Right. All my big dog pile. More. So I need to make fences. To go around the place. Oh, I left the gate open. Oh dear. I don't think any of them got out. Okay. So, things I needed to do. Make a crafting table. I put it there, as I am known to do. Make 60 of these slabs. So next up I need the walls. I'm going to make the ceilings out of beech as well, as I've got it. If I have counted correctly, I used to have a small excess. A kind of large excess. Oh well, that'll do. Dark oak. This will fill in. This is hopefully going to be a more friendly environment than, as I say, some of the ones of these I've seen. So I'm going to need 6 panes of glass. So they have some natural light. Then I need, it's multiples of 6, so 18. So you can open the hatchway, let the villager out. The baby villagers should be able to come and go. I might replace these blocks with stairs, but we'll see how it goes. So yeah, aggressively plain, very boring looking, but functional, we will hope. I will hope anyway. So it's a nice quick build. I forgot my shears. A lot of villagers still about for this time of night. That's an odd one. So I've got plenty of timber. So I need enough of this for 6 beds. That's 2. 1 bed worth. 1 bed worth and some change. 3 beds worth. 4 beds worth. 5 beds worth. Come on, one of you can eat. Num nums. Num nums. Come on. Come on, one of you sheep. I've got enough wool to make a white bed, but I want to use it. I want to have consistency. Because I like consistency. Now, in theory, the trapdoor mean that only baby villagers can initially get in. I need to remove the glass, as otherwise the baby villagers will get straight out again. Why are you all still here? Don't you have fun? Oh! Where are my emeralds? There's my emeralds. Okay, I've got paper. I need leather. The man standing in the fountain has one of the best things. Okay, I just want to try and kill one of... There we go. I think my villagers are broken. Right, man standing in fountain. Person standing in fountain. I have a Silk Touch book. And because I now have a Silk Touch book and a Silk Touch merchant, I can start... And it's cheap. I can put that on many things. So if I pop this gate out, the gate, there we go. Now I do want to keep golems out of this area, so I'm going to leave that where it is. Going to go in. I need to make, I can have space in my bag to make 1, 2, 3, 4 beds. Grumble. So that's 1. 2. 3. 1. I had run out of wool, hadn't I? Right. Oh, nice. You already want to move in, do you? And we have our first person. A not particularly helpful farmer. Convenient armor there. I'm going to buy breast. I already had one. Excellent. I make good decisions. Right, you there. You there. Ooh, he's selling him for that much. Right. I primarily did want this for librarians. So I'm going to make... Discounted bookcases is a good deal. And I've got enough for a bed. Yeah. Now I could make this with iron trapdoors for my own convenience. Basically I wait till the villager goes in and then I close the hatch on him. He's a decent armourer, but he's in the tank. This is working really well already. The other thing I can do, if it works, because they can't get, nothing can get through here now. Yeah, you have to leave. You're not. These guys are low skilled. They are not. Nice. So basically I just got to sit here and play the waiting game, really. Now these guys... Why did it have to be you? if anything starts trying to lurk out the back... Hello, Amagon.
Hello.
Hello.
How's your stream going?
Alright, I am making a fairly simple villager trading hall, hoping it works.
Trading hall with many different booths, or like a library?
Many different booths. It's a bit of a prison, not gonna lie, but...
You're making a mall?
Kind of. The other thing I've got to remember is I need to keep villagers sort of out of this area, apart from...
Well, you actually have put them in some inside as well.
Yep, they've went in of their own accord.
That's impressive.
Fortunately, they've not lost their current professions, which is inconvenient, but that may come with time.
It's a prison. Because they're making small apartments at least, so it looks more humane.
They've got little beds and stuff.
Oh, God. Those poor androgynous villagers are going to be very claustrophobic.
Well,
Like your
I
cows.
mean, the one I saw, I was trying to help this guy build yesterday, was a one where they have a single block to stand in. These ones at least get beds.
Okay. I've been meaning to ask you this, because I'm sure someone's told me and I've forgotten. Why did you move and create a new server?
Between everyone. So, you know that creeper farm I built?
No.
Okay, I built a creeper farm, and it exploded.
Oh, it decimated it.
Yeah.
How big?
Substantial.
Is it on stream?
Yes, and then I burned what was left of it down, because it seemed like a good idea at the time.
Oh, well, you had a discount moment, did you?
No, I just... It kept exploding, because it kept spawning more creepers, so I burned it down. Hello, Kylie.
Oh, do you remember, I said I was going to send a Mars bar over to the States, because apparently they don't. Turns out they do, but they're called something else.
Yeah. So they
And
also...
also, I thought it would be really expensive to send it over to the States. So I put like 100 to one side and thought, yeah, that couple of posted. It only costs £22 for tracking.
Oh. Yeah.
So I sent them 50. And I think I included a Kinder Egg or two.
Cool.
Yeah.
Are those illegal there?
I don't think they are, so it would be very interesting to see if they get them.
Seized at customs and eaten.
And then
choked
why do I
upon.
hear so many terrible things about you? Stein, I can't possibly answer that. Because I don't know who you talk to and what they tell you about me. I would assume, though, if it's from Skog's server, it might just be the edgy boy autists that just like to say edgy boy autistic things.
Nah, it's probably from the people who are on your server.
My server, to be fair, they bring it on themselves. I run that server with an iron fist. It's totalitarian theocracy. Why don't you, instead of trying to push the guy in there, offer to trade with him and he'll follow you about a bit, won't he?
I don't have anything to trade with right now. But I'm going to try and make this so that all of their... Because one thing you can do is, once they've reset, because at the moment it's not work time, as you'll notice, they're all just lurking outside. When they all go to work, most of them should reset their professions. This guy at the end might not, because he's already a apprentice. This guy I'm not going to let, because he is my diamond grade master farmer. He's a good boy. They've got a block so they can escape. Escape may be the wrong word, but...
I did, by the way, I went to do war on the Pride Frost yesterday, and I noticed somebody's messed up the colours on one of the tubes.
Huh.
The order is incorrect. There's a pink where there should have been a white. Meaning when all the white ones have summarily been put in place afterwards, they're one block off. And they go all the way out of
no.
yeah.
Well, if it helps, I did bring you a double chest of glass over.
I also built staircase instead of scaffolding at my end.
I saw.
And I'm going to improve it. It's a template. I'll make it look nicer. I just need something. And then I realised that the villagers were going up the stairs because there was no door at the time, or fence, and they were going along the Pride Frost. Yeah, so that's why I put a gate at the top because of them. And also, when you guys went on the server, or when there's just only one person, that thing is fast.
I know. How'd it go?
Yeah, it's good, isn't it? Yeah, I think we did the right thing. I just need to, I don't know, clean the server. That might help. I can do that on my end. I need to put some golems down anyway, and I've got a lot of them in one area, so I just want to wipe them out. I've got some magma blocks, so I'll do that.
Yep, it's fairly simple and fun.
Probably when I get back from work, depending on if I can get some work done first.
Understandable.
Excuse me.
This guy not wanting to leave is bothering me. I'm trying to get rid of him. Shoot. 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 You're too good to be in here. You, on the other hand, you're welcome to stay. Right, what are your trades? Nothing interesting. Welcome to your new job.
Lol. Enjoy your prison. It is like what's that really futuristic film with Bruce Willis and Mila Jovovich? There's a film in it of apartments are like they're basically coffin apartments like the ones in Japan.
Is it... what's the name of it? I think I know the one you mean.
Yeah, let's just say that. That's what it reminds me of because they're so small.
Blade Runner?
I don't know. I'm sure someone in the chat will know. I don't care enough. It just reminds me of the really tiny apartments. Sent the snowball to. I have an echoed ID. That's probably because I'm not wearing earphones.
I can't hear it.
I do I? Okay. Well, I don't care. I'll turn the volume down. Yeah, fuck it. I don't. I sent the snowball to Penny, so hopefully she'll have that soon.
Cool.
Be more active in voice chats.
Okay, see, now this guy has lost his profession.
Oh, was that the guy who was something?
Yeah.
He was a farmer, wasn't he?
He was a librarian, but without any specialisation.
Oh.
So he's lost it. Now these two still have theirs, and annoyingly they're not coming to their profession table. So I guess I will experiment a little. Maybe that, as was previously the case.
Just the thing, right? You've boxed them all in. Why don't you take the walls out between them? Because they'll still use that area.
Well, the reason for that is, if this guy will lose his profession, I can demonstrate. But until they do... So this one, they've... Right, so if I can get this guy to stop being a cartographer, or this guy to start being a librarian,
Yeah.
it will go better. So I'm going to try... Right, so they all come forwards now. You can't really see them.
Okay.
Okay, so this guy's a librarian. Right, so this guy, see he's got no interesting trades, right? Paper, bookshelves.
Is this a dummy run for for this, or is this genuine like prison structure you're going to use?
This should work. I'm testing it how well it works. So this guy, he's got no profession table. he should count as being stuck in here. So he should lose his profession, and the sun's going down. So I should come back in the morning, and he should be...
But shouldn't his profession still be tied to the bench he used to have?
Yes, but he lost his profession, and he had got it tamed to that one, but because the sun's going down, it's...
okay.
Put that there. I need to turn these around, because... otherwise... because I need to have a place to put a sign. They can't get out though, and they can't get in, so that's something.
Lol. Two of them in your stream desperately trying to hug. Oh.
They'll give up eventually. Alright, so this guy's fallen asleep. Now these guys are trapped in this area, so I can just open this hatchway. Take out the table. So as long as they're stuck, they should lose their professionalism. And start, you know, like stealing from the register or whatever. Right, so there's only one guy in here. Job done. Only one guy in there. Job done. And I'm going to put them both down those tables, and we need to get 2 more to fill in.
That's good.
So... leave the signs blank for now.
Are they all just librarians, or are you going to put someone else in there?
Just gonna be librarians for now. I want to get the enchanting books.
Okay. That sounds exciting.
Very.
This is something I don't know much about, which I think is even more interesting.
Well, I'm hoping if it works, I can do more of it. And once they're set up, because nothing else can get in, I do, however, need to keep them isolated from the rest of the village.
Okay.
As otherwise, they'll breed, and then there'll be baby villagers swarming around inside, potentially.
Well, we don't want that. We don't want that.
Yeah.
No procreation.
Something like that, anyway.
Okay, what I'll do is when I come back from work later, before I stream this evening, I will go on the server and try and do some more colours for the Pride Frost. I ideally want to get it finished before Sunday, but I don't know, it's a lot of colours and a lot of glass. And if what?
Am I using
Really?
this?
How is everyone else hearing an echo, but you're not?
No?
Oh, I have no solution for the echo, I'm afraid.
I mean... say something?
Besides leaving, that is.
No, I'm only hearing Omegon once, so... And I've not had this problem before, so that's... weird. So we've got one place left open, so next time I can get a baby villager lured in, it will be trapped. Now this guy apparently lives in the fountain now, so that's good. Great. Now, I could make a beef pit, as I had done.
One?
Yeah, well the one at the other place works, but... So this guy's got pretty good trades, but I'm hoping to demonstrate in the morning the benefit of the other one. I'm going to put some torches there. See, because they all want to attack the golem, so they're just going to run into the pointy bushes. And if I hit them, I get the XP.
Okay. Those zombies are special.
Yep. I'm not complaining. So yeah, so if this works nicely, I can... watching them get table flipped. Right, I'm just going to sleep in here for now. Watch me die and get stuck inside a villager tank. So we need... So that villager can't get out. There and there. So this guy is still a novice. Now, if I break out this table, he should become unemployed. Should. It might be that this doesn't work unless you have iron trapdoors, so I don't know. Or it might just take a little while.
Then you can replace them. That's not a problem.
Yep, so they're still as they were. That's baby villager. So this guy doesn't have a profession table right now, as far as the game is concerned, I think. So I'm going to wait a bit, and we'll see what happens with this guy. Now I need to get enough...
Okay, well I've got to go and up the video and faff around before going to work.
Understandable. Have a nice day.
Stream. Bye.
Alright. Words. Braining. Excitement? Probably not. So this guy wants beetroots. Now, until I upgrade to the next version, the villagers are going to be a nuisance, but that's to be expected. So let's get beetroots for the beetroot throne. Now this will work with any types of villagers, as far as I'm aware, but I'm just going to be using librarians for now. Because I want to have a nice supply of enchanted books. Because the rest of the ones, it's, you know, it's quite nice just to have some villagers around the place. You know, have a blacksmith shop, you can keep all your ones relevant to that in there, that kind of thing. It's all very pleasant. Oof, that stumble. Right. Now everyone seems to be going to work. Or is stuck. Yep, they've all continued to be like that, so I'm going to get a iron trapdoor. No, I'm not, because those are expensive. Hello, Flip It. I may need to wait a bit longer. Ooh, baby villager. Baby villager. Baby villager? Oh, lots of baby villagers. Alright. That's a few. Diamond farmer. Ooh, there's a farmer. See the new one? Yes. Slowly breaking that field. Smite, protection. I do try and keep an eye on my chat. Okay, so that guy's kept his profession. All of them have. Do I have any iron spare, or am I going to have to go and wait till I can get more iron to do this properly? Now, trapdoors might not work for this. I may need to get gates. Let's try with gates. It can't hurt too much. So, profession table, gate. I need an axe. Haven't got any stone. Grumble. So as I say, this is more experimentation than anything. More sort of, this is how you should do this. I'm hoping it's going to work. That's the thing, this guy has become unemployed from this system. It's just not working right now. So I'm thinking they need a more permanent thing. Oh, see, there we go, he became unemployed. Put the workstation down again. Open the gate. Come on. You can do it. Become employed. Come on. You got a workstation. See it? Workstation. All yours. Give him a minute. Right. See if that works. I do try and keep my chat fairly clean in terms of language, as lots of younger people watch these, so I am trying to make it more appropriate. So there's no way into the village. It's all fenced in. There we go. Okay, so what's this guy got now? Okay, so he's still selling just those, so put the hatch back in. He should become unemployed. Get there soon. Hello, Safety 57. I am playing single player. I don't know what that was just then. Right, so hopefully, if I put that down... This is meant to be quicker. I think it works better if you've got iron trapdoors. Right, I'm going to see what I've got down in the vault under the village. It may be that I need to just go and farm iron again. Ooh, the sugarcane's nearly regrown though, so that's good. Whee! Ah, that's a little bit of iron, I reckon. You know, tiny bit. This is our fuel. What we got in those? Oh, we got some gold left to cook. Take that with me. So I'm on the quest for a mending book, for anyone who has not been paying attention or has only just got here. As I've got a couple of diamond pickaxes that I want to repair. So I've got lots of iron, as I discovered. So yeah, I'm trying to keep the language to a minimum. Some of my guests forget this, but I am not responsible for them. I'm only responsible for me. However, my moderators are lovely and do try and keep the chat fairly well contained. So let's make 2 of these for now, just be on the optimistic side. And that should definitely stop any notion that they are leaving, as iron doors generally act as a permanent barrier. Ah! I have a solution to this. There we go. Bye, flip it. Right, we'll see if we can get this working soon, because I know it should work, and I've seen it working, but will it actually work for me? Is that village a small person is doing that still? Now these guys should become unemployed. Maybe this guy won't. Maybe I'll need to make him a compost bin. So, there is no way for him to leave. He is in an enclosed space. That should mean that he will lose his profession after a little while. Hello, Screw School. No, I'm afraid this is a single-player map, and it's on Java 1.14.2. It will be on 14.3 probably tomorrow. And I'll just have to backdate between the different versions of the game. So, I think I can afford to make 4 trapdoors. If not, then oofed. Let's do a science. It does operate both. Oh dear. Okay, this one's unemployed again. Yeah, he'll be back. So put a table down again. And wait. Might take a little while, but come on. Might actually just make this guy a farmer still. Oh, printer, you were doing so well. On the last bit as well. Grumble. Why is this being so slow? So it should be, you can take out the table and put it back in. They should get a new possibility of that build. Okay, so that villager is now grown up. So that one's unemployed, that one's unemployed. They should find the tables soon. Although maybe I need to put the tables at floor level? I don't know. This is weird. Oh, printer. Stop it. So we might get 6 out of this batch, so it's just been spitting them out. Grumble. The print's good, it's just print is not sticking. Those two have not got professions, which is weird. Okay. Let's try further experimentation. There we go. Straight away. Knock back. Sharpness 4. Sharpness 4 is pretty good. Fire protection. Just going to collect a few of those. Piercing 1. Nah. Okay, you need to put it at floor level. That's what you need to do. Riptide. Law 3. That's pretty good. Bane of Arthropods, yeah. You can just keep doing this until you get one you like. I'm personally going to keep going until I get Mending. Aqua Affinity. See, I was being silly. Power 5. Ooh, Power 5 is good, but... Right, nothing. Smite 5, that's pretty good. Paper. Paper. Sweeping Edge 3. I want that guy. Right. Right, so this one needs to be fixed. Bane of Arthropods. Come on. Don't be shy now. Unfortunately, Bane of Arthropods. The wrong time of day. So that guy, I think, because I've traded with him, is going to stay that way. Same with this guy. And yet, this guy, sweeping edge free. Yeah, in you come. Join us. Join us. Just you, though. Hello, baby villager. Boom. Oh. Where are they gone? Oh. Hello. Come on. Oh, printer. Why do you test me such? So need to get him a cartography table. Need some more wood. Sun is setting. Yes, we got Sweeping Edge free though, so it's expensive, but it's a good book. That guy was already trained. Alright, let's go back to the house and we'll see what can be done in the morning. Printer, why? Why you like this printer? Okay. So that guy's still bane of arthropods, despite all convenience. Alright, let's get some wood then, I guess. We need to make some more tables. Ooh, iron leggings and iron boots. Very nice. Get out of it, little villager. There are systems I've seen of these where they include, you make it all out of stone and you have a lava bucket at the back that you can pour in. Alright, this guy's unemployed again. Impaling. Ooh. Efficiency free, it's not bad. Nout. Nout. Fire aspect 1. That's a good one. Flame. Another good one. Trying to avoid bow enchantments though, as they're quite easy to get. Fire protection 3 is useful. Flame again. This might take a little while, but I'm sure you may find it's worth it when you get complete choice of, within reason, of what villager you get. The fact they've got a bed at the back just make it a little more slow, but Featherfall 4, it's good, but that's expensive. Not exactly dubs, but fortune free. That's expensive, but again, fortune free. Right. You, my friend, can leave. You, my friend, can leave. You, my friend. What's that noise? Oh. Falling off there. What? Oh no. Oh no. Oh. Darn. Right, so it's just... Be careful. Yeah, I've got to feed these in one at a time. Now, the normal system for these is a top loader, where you can... There's only one way in, it's from above. The problem is baby villagers mess that system up. Law 2, yeah. Blast protection. Come on. Frostwalker. Don't really need Frostwalker around here, do I? Frostwalker again, but slightly better. Nothing. I'm gonna wear a max at this rate. Nothing. Law 2. So you're being really picky. You can keep going through these until you get a really good deal out of them as well. Hello, Parps 6 Dieter? Yeah, Parps. Impaling. I'm trying a slightly more humane system of the Sir Avamount's channel, of the villager pit. Efficiency 1. Let's go add sweeping edge 3. Very disappointing. That villager better not get stuck. That baby one better not get stuck in the back. Blast protection 4. Blast protection 4 is really quite good. But fire protection 3. Kinda want something for a pickaxe. Law 1. So you notice, you can just about see his feet, and he gets his clothes change when he's Featherfall 3. It's not terrible. Regular paper. Get out of it. Get out of it. Shoot. Note. Right, either go into your own box or leave. Because this fella is selling fortune 3. That's a really good trade. This little munchkin though is just getting in the way. So I think what I might have to do is... I need to have this as a one-way only system. Hoping it's going to work. So... hello, Ashley Johnson. No, that baby villager's just being in the way. Right, it's now too late in the day, so you notice his profession's not changing anymore. There we go. So now I've got a shop front. Right, the gate's open. Out you go. Come on, you go. So this guy should hopefully keep his profession, and he's just got that little shutter across the front so the baby villagers don't get in. Ooh, alright. Where'd that guy go? Hey? That villager just disappear? I want to say that villager just disappeared. I'm not sure. Huh. So... yeah, they grow up very fast. Almost inconveniently fast. So I need to get villagers into these pods. In theory, if I've got a village that's already pretty useful, I can try and get them into the system. So that guy's got efficiency 4. He's going to be a beneficial member of society. So I'm going to try and shove him into a tank. Sun's going down. I'll close the gate for now. Baby villager. Ah, novice weaponsmith with no experience. Excellent. Right, I have my new people. Now I just need to put a... trapdoor on each of these. Right. A little bit more awkward, but I can lock everything else down while I'm not in there. And hopefully this won't break the villager trading abilities thing. Need to get 2 more guys into this. Oh, there's an unemployed one. It'd be good. First, sleeping. Oh, this is a faff, but it is hopefully a productive faff. You there, my friend? Come inside. Get in the tank. Get in the tank. Where do you come from? So 1, 2, 3. So we've got to wait until their work cycle kicks in for the day. Right. You, my friend, you want to get in that tank, don't you? You want to get in the tank, don't you? Everyone's having a nice time in the tank. That will do nicely. Now you need to leave. Go. Shoot. 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 Okay. This fella's new. Let's see what we can do. Projectile protection. Projectile protection 1. Ah, see, he's not become unemployed yet. Just gotta wait for that to happen. So this guy, he's fortune free. Let's put his sign back up, proclaiming this to the world. There we go. So, unemployed, unemployed. Okay then, right. This means it is now work time. Now useful. Now useful. Now useful. Now useful. Not useful. Many of times the charm. Power free. Yeah. Kind of an expensive one, but not terrible. Riptide 2. Don't have a trident. Books. Now obviously, there's a good chance these guys will get better trades later on, but until then, this is better than having dozens of villagers just doing nothing like I've got in mending. Great. Now, so that goes on there, and he gets his little shop front. So we got fortune and mending. Alright, so this fella's next. Paper. Now I'd like to try and acquire an efficiency guy. He would be good next. So this is a lot of a faff, and I could probably do this off screen so you don't have to watch, but this is, I guess, just an example of this is how long it's going to take. Curse of Binding. See, this guy, normally, if I just got that guy, he'd be useless. Who wants Curse of Binding? Because it only drops if you die. Curse of, you know, and unless you're really clumsy. Fortune 2 for 8. Ooh. See, Fortune 3 for 36. Yeah, so this guy, well done. You're going to keep your job today. Throw that away. So, Fortune 2 for 8 is much better than Fortune 3 for more than that. It's very important, though, that you can't trade with these guys before, if you're going to change them. Because as soon as they've got a profession locked in, and as soon as you trade with them, that's it. Blast protection, nah. Nah. So the only thing you need to do, I say, is deal with the baby villagers getting in, and that's simply done by a trapdoor. Efficiency 39! Alright. That's spelt wrong, but it's... I know what it says, and that's the important thing. Now, so that's Fortune 2, Mending, Efficiency 5. That is my perfect pickaxe guy there. Next up then, this fella. What are we going to get from him? What's something useful for people in the chat that I am forgetting about? I'm thinking sharpness is a good one. Good one for swords. It's good. Quick charges good for crossbows. Sharpness. Well, alright, that's gone over there then. Come on, printer. Let's make this expedient. So sharpness 2 is not terrible, but it's not useful particularly either. Right, now I've got quickly check some of these roof cat tiles I made. Do they work? Yes, they work. Excellent. Right, let's make 10 more. Sorry about that. Unemployed. Efficiency 1. Yeah. And it's quite useful if you make these in blocks. Flame for 8. You know what? I'll accept flame for 8. So as I say, if you've got a lot of these you're doing, don't trade with them unless you're pretty, like, 16 for mending. Pretty good. 39 for efficiency is awful. Fortune 2 for 8 though is very good. So it's up to you. As I say, if you've got a reliable source of them, going to the Nether and things isn't so bad because, hey, you know, 16 emeralds to get all the Nether quartz you could ever need. Sounds pretty good to me. Right, so that one. So I need another villager to fill in this pod. You there, sir. Sharpness 2. You look like just the person I want for my project. That's kind of the plan. The problem is I would need to cull lots of the villagers in Varangia. And that doesn't seem optimal. I think I will try and tidy up in Varangia, but I'm not going to start killing. He's been traded with. He's been traded with. Yeah, well, you know, we've got a little trading bench. I do need to get a new bow, will I remember? Alright, on that front, fisherman. He sells those now. You're not the fisherman I'm looking for. Fisherman? Fletcher, even. The other thing that can happen is some of your villagers, sorry about the noise, will wander off. Or be otherwise inconvenient. Golems can also be an issue. Right, so we've got new cartographer there. Lord, there's going to be probably too many librarians at this rate, but There's a nice tempting bed there. Right, you've already traded, so you're not any good to this project. Now, if I hadn't traded with this guy... Oh no, there's the guy I wanted. Hello. Trying to find a new guy who I've not traded with yet. That's the butcher. Guess I will wait until morning. Well, I mostly just sat here with the door open and waited. And the villagers just sort of wander in. Because the baby villager can't get out because of this trapdoor. And he just looks a bit tidier, so... Efficiency 5... Flame... Go away. Go away. Oh, I do need a new trapdoor, actually. As I've misplaced one of them, somehow. Can I help? So this is expandable. So after the first 6 have been filled, I'll probably build more of them all down this street. I'm going to put a nice roof on it. I'm going to put a nice little courtyard out the front. Because as soon as they're in there, as far as I'm aware, they can't interact much. So you shouldn't have any additional villagers getting trapped inside or anything like that. Because you've got these little hatchways, so they cannot get close enough to intermingle. Because otherwise you'll have baby villagers crawling around inside until you've got no space. And the bed in each of them means that the villager can always rest, which should increase their productivity. You're not helping. Neither are you. Ah, you though. No. I need to finish that church at some point. But yeah, you could use this for any professions. I'm just personally using it for... what's it called? Librarians. Now, there's no golems are going to get through here because of the golem gate. Efficiency 4 for 21. So that'll be 42. And this guy's selling it for only 39. And that guy's not got a great deal. Have you used a fishing rod to drag the villagers? I have not. I probably could. Yeah, it's a shame that guy got stuck in the fountain. I can't really do much to let him out, unfortunately. Right, let's, I guess, go and lock some of these trades down. Things I fought through. This? Question mark? It's not a pumpkin, but I need paper. Lots and lots of paper. So nice, like, if I can get a person who sells mending for less. Hey, I got 2 mending guys. One of them is just cheaper. Or, you know, I can let him out. And then hope for the best. The less good one, obviously, not the better one. I have to let the better one out. May as well also look gift horses in the mouth. Boing. See, unemployed villager. He'll be fine in the fountain. Not deep. Can't drown or anything. So trades I definitely want to lock down. Fortune 2. I'm gonna need more cash for that. Mending though. Efficiency 5. I can't lock him down yet. And Flame cannot lock him down yet. So I guess I'll keep trading with this guy who now has Sweeping Edge 2. That's not bad. And he's selling mending for cheaper as well. Even better. So if I can get some leather. Which reminds me, I want to get some wheat. Ooh. It's 2.5 hours in. Wow. I'm going to try to aggro this golem by mistake. That would go badly for me. Now the sensible thing to do, of course, would have been to have harvested some of the leather first. Whoops. Ooh. So that's all of these cows fed. I'm just going to carefully bludgeon these three to death. Right, that one. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. Alright, let's find the cleric. Hello. Dankeschön. Now I've got paper and I've got emeralds, so I can make some books. And I can hopefully buy... I'm 1 emerald short. But I could buy Fortune 2. Fortune 2 is a good place to start. I'm not buying Efficiency 5 yet though. Flame would be good for the bow. Well. Right, what else can I use to get some money? Alright, the villagers have a potato field. Carrots, I guess. Not buying, but someone will be, I hope. Good if you could lure the unemployed villagers with profession tables. Why do these all want to buy beetroots? Not one of these farmers yet has wanted anything else. Okay, so we've got unemployed ones. They just haven't gone yet. So, no, where's my really good farmer then? Is he over here? Is it you? No. Oh, I wonder where he's gone. Oh, that guy was buying carrots. Need to buy a map as well, thinking about it. Guess I'll harvest pumpkins with the stub of this axe. Well, that'll do, I guess. Is there a crafting table in here? There's a crafting table in there. Ooh. Pretty much, yeah. I mean, you know, they seem to enjoy their work. I pay them handsomely for their services. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. It's like a Geiger counter, but it's for pumpkins. Villager, 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 villager. Villager, villager. Yeah, he's buying. There we go. Anyone for carrots? Carrots? Oh, so I can start growing melons now. Oh, and he grew up. He. Ooh. Right. When it lets me. When it lets me. When it lets me. Come on. But it went night time. Ah, the sun just jumped up the sky again. Not you. Baby villager. I think I'm going to lure them in at night and I can trap them. No, alright then. Ooh. So, trapdoors, stone, and lectins. So, break that, break that. Now tie one. Now tie one. He's still professioned. Right. Gotta wait till that clears out. Otherwise he won't do anything. Ah, I thought of a cunning plan. So a baby villager can get in, but cannot leave. The perfect trap. wise to their tricks. Hopefully. Worst comes to worst, they get in my way slightly. Come on, get to the good bit of the day. Ooh. In you go, please, in your own time. Aspiration. Nothing. Depth Strider. Nothing. Sharpness 2. It's not bad, but Loyalty 1. Yeah, I mean, doggos are nice. Impaling 4. Ooh. Again, shame I don't have a trident. Infinity 17. I'm already worth it. And I've got Mending, Loyalty 2, 17. Mending for 26. Eh. Come on. You got a table, haven't you? Or have you claimed this table? Oi. Get out of it. You're out of it. Come on. Shoo. I got safety railings and useful. Oi. Come on. Right, we're going to put you in your box. Mending for 18. Ooh. That's not a bad deal. I've already got one that sells it for 16, but still. Right. Block. Trapdoor. You. Right, what you got? Bane of Arthropods 4. Yeah, never mind. Right. Get in your box. Get in your box. Get in your box. Get in your box. Get in the box. Right, this lad that I was actually trying to get to do things. Bane of Arthropods 1. Punch 2. Riptide 3. Nothing. Well, I'm happy there's 10 people sitting here watching me slowly grind my way through the available librarian options. I've so far got an Efficiency 5, Fortune 2, as the Fortune 3 guy I had was selling it for like 4 times the price. And the extra level of enchantment's not exactly difficult. Neither is the extra book. Come on. What you got? Riptide 2. Problem is there's loads of these that I don't want. Fortune free for 11. Ding ding ding. You, sir, have gained a useful thing today. So, fortune free for 11. This guy's selling A? Oh, no. Oh, no. Right, these trapdoors are a problem. Because all these... no? What? Efficiency 5 is broken. Mending's locked in. Fortune 2 is... so he's still selling mending. He's not selling efficiency 5. I think it was that stray villager that's broken that. Don't make me set you on fire. Right, so I'm going to hope that this works. I'm going to grab some paper. If I can trade for him, I can lock his profession in, and then he shouldn't lose his profession. Shouldn't. Unless the things I've seen about this were wrong. Or lies. Right, that's hopefully enough to at least trade once with each of them, as possible. There we go. Lots of paper. Fortune free for 11 is a good deal. Oof. And yeah, you know, I'm actually going to buy one of the books. There we go. That's how committed I am to keeping that guy around. Flame. I have a book, and I have 8 of those. Why not? That should lock that guy down. This guy lost it. Mending, couldn't afford it at the time. That guy lost it. That guy lost it. Right. I really think it was this villager broke it, because he wasn't locked in his little box. So I think he was interacting with the other ones and threw them all out of sync. But all should be well, hopefully. So I'm going to make a shiny new pickaxe. And go over to my anvil. Why did I just make a shiny new pickaxe, you say? Because I am a fool. Right. Diamond pickaxe, fortune free. And the bow. There we go. So 2 enchantments have been successfully done. And I've got loads of carrots to sell and no one who's buying. Could make one of these guys into a farmer just to spite them. Might actually have to do that. Right, you who are the problem. So hopefully, with the trades confirmed, they will stay as they are. It was all did. One thing I might do over time is start moving villagers out of the village, or at least unnecessary villagers. And, you know, if some of them have nasty accidents or escape, then oh dear. But it's not the end of the world as we know it, and I feel fine. It looked dark outside. Now I've got to buy a map soon, so I'm hoping I can sell all these carrots. Right, villagers starting to go to bed. You're out of it. Come on, game. Let me sleep. Fine, I'll go to my house. Sleep there. These sunsets last ages sometimes. There we go. Right, so I need to get... excuse me, another piece of map for episode 10. Good, still fortune free, still flame, still mending. I need to get a few emeralds together. Come on. Get there, game. So I'm going to keep each of these locked in their pod until everything is ready, because the fact that I lost efficiency 5 and the other fortune guy, it's not good. It's not good at all. But yeah, there's so many baby villages around. I'm going to have to close the field. They don't need more access to crops. Also, they keep messing up the crops, so... no, they've actually got all the carrots out now. That's good. However, I'm going to dry out their field over here. Because I am a vindictive person, potentially. How are you? So that field will eventually dry out. The villagers should stop being able to make more villages. Right. What you got? No, I want someone who sells carrots. There we go. Buy all my carrots, please, because you've been a massive nuisance. Block. Trapdoor. Job done. Right, even buys pumpkins. Carrots. So, block. Trapdoor. Aqua affinity. Projectile protection. Fire protection. Nothing. Flame for 12. I want to go a flame for 5, and it'll make me have regret. Infinity. Infinity's good if you don't have access to a supply of arrows. Piercing 3. I'm tempted to make some more moderators as well, guys. I don't know if you've got anyone you'd like to put forwards to be a good moderator. I will consider and or be arbitrary. Depending on how I'm feeling. Frostwalk, 32 emeralds? You're having a giraffe. 46 emeralds! I can catch this stuff with fishing. Nothing. Multi-shot. That's not a bad one. It's not very helpful because I don't use crossbows, because I don't like them. Bane of arthropods. Paling 2. Multi-shot for slightly less. Channeling. Again, I don't have tridents. Sharpness 3. That's not terrible. Okay, so vanishing, that one is. I know, I'm just, you know, I'm trying to take some pressure off some of you guys, because I know you don't always have the ability to be around. I'm not saying you're not doing a good job, I'm just saying, you know, might be useful to have a few more people who can help you out. Okay, so vanishing again. Is this cheating the system? Yes. Is most of this game finding ways to cheat the system? Also yes. Feather Fall 3. I just want to get one good enchantment on this guy, and then I'm going to finish the episode for the day. Well, for now at least. Might be back after I've had some lunch. Probably 6 o'clock GMT. But I am quite hungry by this point in the day. Bane of Arthropods 5. They really want me to have a spider killing sword, don't they? Flame. Okay, something like efficiency or something, that'd be good. Alright then. Understandable game. Right, so I need to get 32 emeralds isn't terrible. Alright, let's get enough paper to get that book pinned down. And then that guy should stay as a... one of them lads. Might as well get my pumpkins while I'm at it. Watch, I'll get back and he'll have untraded himself. Oh, I've got 30 seconds left of the stream, in theory. Right, grab the last few bits of paper. That'll do. I've cut down the paper tree. I need to get paper. That'll do. I need to get a piece of glass. I need to find a cartographer. Which there are hopefully several. Num 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 num. Is it just you? Is there more? Alright, fine. Hey, entire map, right. Lock the map down. And we have today's map. The new little villager pod. So, thank you everyone for watching. I'll be back a bit later. Is this the only Minecraft stream you're doing today, Skog? I might do another one in an hour's time. About an hour's time. I'll see how I get on. I've got lots of food I need to go and eat. So yeah, I will see you a bit later on, everyone. Hopefully. Or potentially tonight. See how it gets on. See ya. Thanks for watching.